and gentlemen, happy Friday. Welcome to Finish the Story. I am your host, Keegan Ray. I'm joined here by my co-host, producer, and best friend, Mr. Trent Ludzak. How you doing?
Just hootying it up, man.
Hootie's black, dude.
What a good way to start the show is just reference the conversation immediately
we
before.
Can clip it in. No, what happened was I just thought it was so funny that it was at Chastain where we saw Primus. Yeah, Hootie and the Blowfish came out. Everybody cheers. It gets quiet. My mom, I guess, had a couple of drinks, had a couple of soda pops, and went to whisper to my dad. She was like, "Hootie's black."
As loud
my dad was just like, everybody turned around and stared at him.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't upset about it. She's just surprised. Do you have anybody that you were surprised by their race, like a songwriter, a singer? Van Morrison was one to me. As a kid, I never thought about it, but I'd always heard Van Morrison like in my dad's car.
Yeah.
And then the first time I saw Van Morrison, I'm like, what? He's like a redheaded Irish dude? I thought he was black. I was like, dude, as a kid, that like blew me away. From his voice. If you only heard his voice as a kid.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I just knew that he was a ginger fuck the first time I heard him.
This soulless motherfucker.
Yeah. You can tell.
He apparently was kind of rough to work with.
I mean, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could be talking out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure it was Van Morrison that was at Chastain, and they do like people bring in coolers. And he walked off stage. I did an early set. Was like, I don't want to interrupt y'all's dinner. And walked off. Was like, fuck this place. Yeah, because people are literally having dinner. Like they bring like rotisserie chickens and shit.
That motherfucker's still alive?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought that guy died a long time ago.
He's like 79. He's old as fuck, dude.
Is he not? Is he still making stuff, or is he just like?
I think he might still be performing.
Is he just making money?
At that point, it's like it's sad. You know what I mean? I've said it ad nauseum. Seeing Willie Nelson, it was just like this is sad. Like let him.
Willie Nelson got sad.
It was like he knocked the mic stand over. He was like lost at Bonnaroo. Like this is just like a stone peepop. You know, let him go back to the bus and just chill. It's elder abuse at a certain point. Plus, it's like I don't know. I like to see people, in their prime.
Yeah, that's the best time, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's hard to catch that a lot.
Man, I've been watching a lot of videos from The Gathering. Woo!
The Gathering.
All right, my favorite video that I've seen, and all the videos that I've seen, is a guy is doing, a poi set like where they do in EDM, they have those like glowing balls that they swing around. A guy is doing that full juggalo makeup with soda. He has 2 liters of Faya.
Oh boy! I mean,
and
that's
just spraying everybody that want. Nobody cares.
No,
there's probably
they're
much
already soaked with
you're
Faygo.
sodaed out, dude. What is it? Faygo?
Faygo.
Faygo?
Yeah.
That might be the stickiest soda.
Maybe. Have you ever had it?
No.
No, never once.
I've seen probation.
I've seen it at stores, and I've been like, "Ooh, I could stop."
I didn't get molested by my uncle. Like,
I'm not going to shop here anymore. If I see that on the shelf,
if it's locked up, you're like, "Oh my god, you got to get out of here!" This Walmart.
Yeah, I will say I have complained on this show about. I don't like that Instagram wants me to see like festival bullshit, like behind the scene festival stuff. This time, I'm in. I'm here for.
Let me tell you, your algorithm.
This is the one
takes
festival.
a dark turn.
It gets pretty dark. Yeah,
quick.
Yeah,
it's like you open up the floodgates of like carnival core. Ooh, dude.
Apparently,
I didn't even know that was a thing. Like scary, sexy clown girls, where you're like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that.
Oh, you didn't know that was a thing?
I didn't. I didn't know. I got a couple of clicks in. It was like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine? I thought that might be. I'm always looking for the worst ways to do psychedelic drugs. That might be it. Somebody had a horrific time at the Gathering.
A bunch of people, I bet.
Somebody brought.
Apparently, a pedophile got beat up by like 40 people.
Oh, the guy filming in the shower?
Yeah.
Man. People were just walking by taking their shots. Like, you're like, there's no way that guy that just punched him knows what was happening.
No.
He like just walked up. Was like, this guy, we can hit this guy.
Yeah, he trusts his fellow juggalos and their judgment.
It's called lot justice.
They're a
dude.
community.
Yeah.
Dude, what if it came out that the Juggalos were just this weird hive mind?
Yeah, they're using telepathy.
ICP is
white trash telepathy.
they're just aliens that are.
They're communicating through the denim.
The face tattoo actually blast the signal out farther.
I really want to go. I would have to go. Maybe just a day.
I would, yeah. I want to go in the same way that I want to go to Swamp Fest.
Swamp Fest seems dangerous.
Yeah.
Swamp Fest seems like
the gathering.
Chaos.
The gathering is dangerous, Keegan.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a lot of like.
If I want to go to a festival at this point, I want it to be a little dangerous. Because that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, Bonnaroo is just going to be like drunk white girls being boring.
I think that is what it is now.
Yeah, but you go to Swamp Fest, and it's just a bunch of dudes hurting themselves, and you can just hang out and watch that and get drunk, and that seems like a lot of fun to me.
Yeah, I could sit there and watch. Like,
imagine going to a festival that is Jackass.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I could watch that. You're right. But I feel like it would just be a nightmare at night.
Yeah, at
like
night.
The campgrounds at night would just be an
yeah.
absolute war zone.
Yeah, metal bands playing through the night.
Yeah.
I'd have fun with it. You just got to do a little meth, dude.
Dude, yeah. Just take a that's when you take a parking lot pill.
I don't know, just like get an Adderall and take it at 9 p.m.
God, yeah. Cuz there's no sleeping. You got to be on it's
you got to be
watch.
on guard.
Yeah, fire watch, bro. You can't be going to sleep.
You got to go with a group.
Yeah, that's when you wake up to absolute chaos.
Yes.
Where you're just like, who are these people?
It might be best to stay as far away as possible.
I'm sure everybody has that idea. I think I'm too old to do, because I just saw that Humphreys is going to do New Year's Eve in Atlanta, and I was like, it's only 2 nights, but I was just like, man, multiple nights sounds like. We used to do 4 or 5 night runs. Yeah, by night 4, you're like, wow. I've changed as a person. Like, the ticket person's the same every night, and they've just seen.
They just see you deteriorating.
It's like a before and after. They're like, Jesus.
Yeah.
You go to the same beer girl. She's like, oh, my God. Not serving you.
Ugh. Yeah, see, I'm glad I never got into that stuff.
Yeah, it's just, even if you were dead sober or just had a couple of beers, by night 4, you're exhausted from just sleeping not at your house, eating terribly fried food, shitting. Like, you're always like 3 days of diarrhea.
Yeah.
Because you drank 11 Bud Lights the night before.
I think you're going to find that at the metal show, you get all of that exhaustion out of one set.
I think it's going to be, I've been watching some videos of it.
You've been watching? Because you did ask me to send you the name of the band we're going to go see.
Yeah. I've been watching some videos. I think I'm getting sort of an idea.
You're getting an idea of how it works. Yeah, you'll be fine. I think we will be able to get you within range of, like, where you'll be able to see a pit up close.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm going to ask you if you want to try it out. I think you might go for it.
I don't think so.
I think when the music's going, you're going to be like, I got to try it.
I think I would. I just know my brother, like, broke his foot, and his foot was never the same, and it was from a mosh pit. He, like, rolled his foot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got to be careful. Tie your shoes.
That would be the worst.
You
you got to have
shoes.
good footwear, I feel like.
That was maybe
I'd be in there with non-slick Hokas. My moshing shoes.
Dude, that was...
Dish pit shoes.
That was maybe my first thing that anybody ever told me is mosh pit advice, is tie your shoes tight. Like, really, like, tie them tight and double knot them every time.
I made a mistake one time. I went to a 311 concert, and I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was on the lawn and wore flip-flops.
Just needles all on your feet?
Bro, just slopping wet beer at the end of the night when you're walking, splashing up on the back of your fucking legs. And then like people spilling beer when they walk by and it wets your toes. You don't know if it's you splashing at the urinal or the guy next to you, but you know you got wet fuzzy toes, dude.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
I had a couple of rude awakenings.
Yeah.
That was like the first one of being like, I am ill fucking prepared for
Yeah.
this. Never again. That was the one mistake. My flip flops at one point, we went down to go see somebody, like, and they had seats, and I was sticking to the thing, and like the flip flop wasn't coming with me.
Yeah, a flip flop has zero protection from danger.
Yeah, people walking by you at the show just crunching your toes.
A flip flop is not even like structurally not even going to protect your foot. It's just soft so that you're comfortable.
Yeah. You end up just going,
you might as well be barefoot.
You got to come original and go barefoot. That's what I was telling you. I immediately was like, oh, no, dude, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what happens if you're hungry after? You want to go
to... That was our... you can't go to Marietta Diner like a dickhead. That was our... Every summer, that was what... Like at high school, we would go to the 311 concert.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What a different high school experience.
Dude. And you would see everybody there that you knew. And it was like once you were old enough, like 16, 17.
It was like an unsanctioned dance.
Kind of, yeah. It was like skate night got replaced by this is your friends that are in different groups obliterated. Like everybody's either way too high, way too drunk. It was crazy. I realized that I was too old to go to that anymore. I mean, we saw them with like Snoop Dogg open one time. That was the best because everybody was so stoned. Snoop Dogg opened, and it like the whole crowd was just chill.
Snoop Dogg should never open for 311.
Dude, he had a live band that, but I think buried 311. Like when he came, he was incredible. Like I know they were backstage. Like, God damn it, dude!
Like you don't get to be the face of Bic lighters unless you've got some crazy charisma going on. Unless you can like steal a show.
Yeah.
Big's not going to pay you that.
The one time that I went that I was like, I'm too old to be coming to a 311 show was these guys got in a fight next to us, and I was with a girl, and they were fighting over a beer. And I remember these dudes were for real fighting. And I'm like trying to
like swing it.
Oh, yeah. And I'm like trying to get in between these guys and this girl. And I remember looking at the dude punching the other guy, and I was like, dude, if he just turned around and wanted to fight me, I have nothing. Like he would just he was hitting this guy so hard. I was like, I don't want any part of that. Over a beer, over like an $8 beer that he spilled. And then it was like, we're like, oh my God, let's move away from this situation. So me and this girl move. We're like, that's fucking crazy. We're like talking about it. We're like, that was fucking crazy.
And then
this girl next to us goes, what was? And she just throws up on my shoes. And I was like, it was like a beer throw up, and I was like, dude, the fucking show hadn't even started.
It's like
I was like, I'm too old.
It's
I'm
a fizzy vomit.
Yeah, it was so much too.
Oh,
I was like, the show hasn't even started. I was like, people are literally fist fighting. I just got thrown up on. I was like, I'm too old. I'm too fucking old. Nobody's old enough to drink. Everybody's falling down. It's crazy.
To be fair, that is exactly what I would imagine a 311 concert is.
Exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's people smoking weed out of like a fucking Coke can in the parking lot. And being like, I'm going to chug a tall boy.
Yeah.
Somebody call my mom. Oh, fucked up, dude. Oh, I took an Adderall. I'm so sorry. I mean, dude, this is how terrible our friends were. The big thing when I was in like 9th grade was this girl went, probably in 10th grade maybe. She went to a Brooks and Dunn concert and got alcohol poisoning. And like
Jesus, dude.
Like legitimately almost died.
You have to try to get alcohol poisoning. I have drank for many years. I have lived in a facility dedicated to producing beer with an unlimited source and nothing to do.
They're like, dude, my buddy was like, they're carrying her out. She's lifeless. Like literally lifeless. And they're boot scooting boogie.
I didn't even know that that's what the band that sings that song, but I'm glad you like finished that circle for me. That's
my buddy was like, it was so unserious. Just like, what? You're like in the crowd, like panicking, and people are like fucking line dancing. You're like, no, seriously, she's fucking dying. No, she's 15. She drank 8 wine coolers, dude.
Oh my God, dude.
It was Bacardi's sour apple. She's going down. She's going to die. 99 bananas. Help.
99 banana. Dude, dying of 99 bananas.
At a Brooks and Dunn concert, dude.
I feel like that's...
Your family is so ashamed.
Oh, man. I feel like that's eternal purgatory for that. That's what the punishment for that is that you're just going to...
Yeah, you're just fading into...
Because you died in such a cool way, which is drinking.
Mm-hmm.
But you died from 99 bananas.
Which is
one of
arguably
the silliest branded. Like you didn't die from 2 cases of Bud Heavy.
Yeah, we got caught with that when I was a kid. My buddy's dad was like, "What are y'all fucking gay, dude?" It's like 99 bananas. It was like on top of getting in trouble, his dad was fucking disappointed.
He took it and he gave you beer.
Yeah, it's like, bro.
Here, take one of these. These are good, better for moderation.
Are you pouring this on his cock, dude? What the fuck is happening?
Oh, man.
He's like, I worked in a prison. This is the gayest shit I've ever seen. Like, damn, Mr. Ray.
Yeah. When I worked at a liquor store, I tried most liquors when I worked at a liquor store at some point. Never have I considered trying a 99 banana. Because I know what it is. You look at it and you know what it is.
You know those little candies?
Yeah.
That were like fucking marble. That were just the worst. That had the terrible. It's like that banana flavor that's just hot. Ugh. It's bad. It's bad. You're supposed to put it like in something. Yeah. But as a kid, you're just like, this is what we got. One time I took a shot of Frangelica because that's what our buddy stole, like a dumbass. He like came down with like a liqueur.
Oh yeah. No, I've definitely drank just straight liqueur before. Yeah. More than once.
Yeah. I mean, as a kid, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah. Well, I was big on the High Life back in the day because my dad would get like the giant 24 pack of bottles, and I'd grab a couple of those, sneak them down to the old
When
room.
was the time? Would you do it immediately, like when he just got them? Because you're like, maybe he'll lose count?
No, you wait for him to get through a few. You wait for a couple days.
Okay. Yeah. See, my dad never drank. That was so foreign to me.
Really? Not at all.
Not at all. I never saw him drink my entire life. He just quit and just never drank. And then it was like you go to my other buddy's house and it was just his dad was fucking hammered, like a firefighter where you're like, dude, this is crazy. Your dad legitimately doesn't give a fuck. Like gave us beer. I was like, whoa, Mr. Schultz is fucking irresponsible. Like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
This guy's a loose cannon. No wonder my dad didn't want me coming over here.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, but like I feel like drinking was never the worst thing, Yeah. Like smoking weed was a thing that was like, that would be a big problem if my parents caught me doing that, so I just didn't do it.
Obviously, I got busted a lot.
But
I like directly got busted like once, but like my friends would get in trouble. So then you're in trouble by proxy.
Drinking and cigarettes. Those were the two for me.
Cigarettes were awesome.
Cigarettes were the best. Teenage cigarettes are the best cigarettes. Yeah. Honestly, you should smoke from when you're like 15 until 24. And
a cigarette in the woods at 16 fucking rules.
You ever been where it's going to rain, so you got to smoke as many of them as you can?
Yeah. Well, I've had it where we're like, we can't bring these home.
Yeah.
And we got to just deny the smoke. Dude, we used to hit, this was one that we hit when we were 15 and we get back in the car. And my buddy's mom was like, y'all smell like cigarettes. And without skipping a beat, our friend Nick was like, yeah, they put us in the smoking section at Applebee's. We told him not to. I was like, we're dealing with a real dirtball.
That guy, he knows what's up.
He knows what's up. I was like, that's crazy, dude. I watched people lie to their parents and was like, that's wild, dude. My mom was the complete opposite. Like, I remember one time leaving the house and giving my friend the lighter and everything and being like, take the weed, take the bowl. She won't ask you, but she's going to ask me. He's like, why would your mom randomly ask you what's in your pocket? I'm like, you don't know her, dude. She's going to smell it on me. And lo and behold, we're walking out of the house. And my mom's like, all right, y'all have fun. Y'all going over to Daniel's. What's in your right pocket? I pulled out a lighter slowly. She's like, what do you need that for? Daniel's like, fireworks. I'm like, dude, the magic of just lying. That was so foreign to me. I just melted down like, I'm sorry. We're fucking smoking weed. He's got it on him.
That's where my rule follower instinct comes from. Is it like I wasn't a natural liar for a long time.
It was very...
Comedy has taught me to lie.
It does. My mom was just very good at detecting it. There was like no bullshitting her. So it was always at other people's houses that we had to do stuff, and I would just watch them like, yo, your mom... Like people that their parents didn't come in their bedroom. I remember we had friends like that were like, oh, my parents don't come down in the basement. We were like, what?
Crazy.
I was like, that's... No wonder it smells like a ball sack down here. Tell her to come down here and do some fucking cleaning down here, dude.
It's your house. Keep it clean.
Lady, get some Febreze down here. Stat, dude. That was not an option. Were you allowed to have a dirty room when you were a kid?
No. Later on, they got a little more lax, but like cleaning was a big thing in my house.
Yeah.
Because it was also, I mean, after a while, we had 5. So it's like...
I forgot about that.
That's a lot. And my parents... Like, my mom was always really big on making sure that the house is crazy clean. Like, my mom's perfect world, the house looks unlived in. If company's coming over.
That's crazy.
She never,
the pressure that puts on everybody.
Yeah. I mean, it would never get there, but, like, that's how she's driving it. Like, she's like, you, bathtubs.
Yeah.
You,
she would divvy it up like that?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, my mom was OCD.
And then she would try and make systems that were fun, but at the end of the day, it's still like,
you can't.
I'm scrubbing the bathtub.
Yeah, there's nothing fun about this.
Yeah.
There's nothing. You could try to make it fun. My mom was OCD, but we didn't know what that was at the time. Like, dude, I was talking to somebody.
Yeah, you told me she would just let you go. Like,
she would
kick you out.
us out of the house.
Yeah.
Where, like, she would leave the vacuum plugged in, and, like, we would back out of the house. I was just like, yo, dude, she just likes this floor is spotless. Then you look back, you're like, oh, that's debilitating OCD. That's crazy. But later on in life, we learned how to use it, wield it to our advantage.
Wield the OCD.
Yeah, you would like invite her over, be like, come over to your door.
Oh, yeah.
She'd come in and just start.
Just start automatically.
I just let her go.
She didn't even notice she was doing it.
Just let her do it.
Yeah.
It's tough, dude. Keeping a house clean is fucking impossible with the kids.
My mom, fortunately, understands that I am a dirtball and this is how I live.
Yeah.
And she has never tried to just start cleaning when she's come in.
Yeah. I try, man. The house is fucking a mess. Dude, speaking of cleaning up, what about, so you came into the work the other day, right? Did you see the girl that was working with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you about
is
this broad. Let me tell you about this broad.
Okay.
And I do mean broad, dude. She fucking hit one of the guys I work with. Now, one of the guys I work with, he's like close with everybody.
Hit him. Like
No. She hit him with something. I'm going to tell you the phrase. So she said something to him, but he's like cool with everybody. He's been there a long time. I don't think she really understands that dynamic with him and every other one of our coworkers. Like, he is beloved. But she turned around and she was, the whole shift was like, yo, El Jefe's out. Like, that keg's out. And the first one, I'm like, all right. And I'm like changing the keg. And then like the third or fourth time, she's like, yeah, Sunshine Whiskey's out. And we're like, okay, we'll fucking go change it. You know what I mean? Like, we're in the middle of the weeds. I got a line. And she turned around and was like, pretty girls don't change kegs. Dude, me and the guy, I guess she thought we were going to fucking laugh. And me and the guy I work with, he's like, dude, we fucking pull tips. I was like, dude. I mean, we both were like, are you fucking out of your mind? I was like, dude, I had to just walk away because I was just like, that's crazy. That's insane. If you can't change a keg, you can't work here.
Yeah, it's like a base thing. And kegs are heavy as hell, but like you can do it. If you're an adult person.
Dude, not even. Our kegs are the ones that you have to bring to the front are pony kegs. They're tiny kegs.
Are they the 6 barrels?
Yes, they're little kegs. And then if you have to change a big one, it's right next to it. So you just have to.
That's usually how it's set up.
That's crazy. I was like, that is insane.
She just doesn't want to get sprayed by beer or whatever. Because that happens sometimes.
I vowed to never help her with anything again.
There you go.
Because then I overheard it being like, I just think men should do more for me. I was like, dude, I will fucking drive by her with a flat tire like, bitch.
At work. I mean, that's a lady who just wants a dude to show up and give her a house to take care of. I feel like that's what she wants.
It was just, man, people that were on their day off heard about it. I was like,
oof.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, she hit the wrong person with that. I was like, he's on a group chat right now with everybody. I know, I call her BB Netanyahu. She does not appreciate it. Like,
she has some questionable policies.
Yeah, that's what I said, dude. I'm like, there's some questionable policies going on. I'll stalk my side. She takes over. I'm like, what is happening, dude?
Maybe we should investigate her for corruption.
Maybe. Ah, that. I saw a thing that one of the cyber people in his cabinet got caught in Vegas in a child pedophile ring, and then they're
everywhere.
Yeah, they let him out, and then he went back
to work.
Yeah, he went right back home. They're like, oh, we'll just fly him home. But I'm like, dude, if you get caught on the internet and you're the cyber, like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy how fast and hard this Trump thing has gone. Like, not even fulfilled a little bit of what was promised.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Like, the people that are being deported in a lot of cases are not the people
That's a tough look. Yeah. Bro, when the police in America start covering their face.
Dude, cops in masks is an automatic, like, this is not a healthy place.
It should be furries, dude. They should have to wear.
Nah, dude, because if you get arrested by a fox, are you telling me
like
that
a fox and a wolf just beating your ass at a protest?
Dude, I'm gonna Epstein myself in my jail cell. As soon as they put me alone, I'm gonna kill myself if I am arrested by a fox.
Dude, it's that fucking picture of Pikachu like at the Hong Kong protest, but he's like he has the military gear. He's got the SWAT gear.
Dude, it's just
he's slamming his shield. You're like, Pika.
Dude, they call it the Zootopia Act.
You're just looking out at a group of furries. You're like, I'm actually terrified. These cops are unhinged.
Dude, furries with a riot shield would be.
Oh my God. It'd be diabolical.
Yeah.
But boy, would it go the other way if you got hit with a Molotov cocktail and you're just a little. I don't think anything would go up more than a mascot outfit.
Also, just do your stuff during the day. It's hot. That guy has no airflow.
That's what was hilarious about the Pikachu person is they had a little fan going. Yeah. I was like, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Little fans are really taking over the world.
They are.
Have you seen these? They make like one of those sun hats, like the big.
Like a Raiden hat.
Not exactly, kind of more floppy.
Oh, okay.
But like a big ass hat.
Yeah.
That has fans in the top of it.
Come on, dude. Yeah. A little Kentucky Derby hat.
Fan hat.
Oh, dude. You said you pushed back on the neck fan. That's douchebag central.
Here's the thing. The neck fan sucks.
Yeah,
the neck fan. This is what I'm doing. I'm not even going to show the brand name.
Yeah.
I've showed you this thing.
Yeah.
This thing's great. You put it in your belt, and you attach your shirt to it, and it just fills your shirt with cool air. It's nice. That works. This shit doesn't seem like it would work well.
I don't know. I thought about that one time.
I did have a guy tell me that these things are awesome one time.
Really? I was on mushrooms one time and was getting eaten alive by mosquitoes because we're out on the water. And I was like, I wish there was like a hat that I could wear that would put like an air barrier, like blow air down and like put a barrier around me, like a force field.
A barrier.
They're like, sharks. One time I was on mushrooms. His parents over and they're all just staring at you. They're like, no, we heard you. Yeah, no. We've asked you to leave 3 times. It's Top Golf, but baseball.
Here's
Sir, I fucking heard you, bro. Please.
what a deep cut.
Why are you sitting at my table at Longhorn?
Here's my deal for you. You give me $800 and I won't call the police.
You give me $800 and I'll give back everything I stole from the parking deck. What?
It would be fun. What if you did a sketch where you went into Shark Tank and then you just sawed all of the sharks in the room?
Just go full Joker.
Make an episode go the other way.
Yeah,
where it's like the sharks.
The episode is you're like, hear me out, sharks. It is now an escape room.
Dude, yeah, reverse Shark Tank.
Your Shark Tank is that you turn the show into an escape room.
You have to escape from this Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Get out of there, Mark Cuban, before the sharks are released.
Like the water just starts pouring in. What the fuck? Jump on a thing and go through the roof. He jokered us.
A giant, like,
Not the Heath
circular...
Ledger Joker. More of a Jack Nicholson.
A giant circular bomb with a fuse sticking out of it.
You fucking Miley Cyrus it. You just put your arms around it and just takes you up. Yeah, I mean...
I've, by the way, never once watched a full episode of Shark Tank.
I've never either. I've seen so many clips of it, but I couldn't imagine... I'm not on any medication, so it's hard for me.
Yeah, I've watched like half of an episode and
Somebody
just
who's
been like,
not on 4 different medications. It's kind of lost on me. I don't think it's for me. I think it's more for old people.
That's who it's for, but a lot of not old people watch it.
Yeah, it's like Masked Singer. Like if that's what I'm watching, come.
Honestly, they should just. Every Masked Singer costume should just get recycled to the police force.
Yeah.
We've come up with... I mean, now we're recycling. We're environmental friendly here.
Dude, how eerie would that be, though, if you're out there like...
Dude, let's look up some of these.
The Masked Singer, I mean, it probably looks like the Eyes Wide Shut fucking party.
No, much creepier. Yeah, it's
that's
way scarier.
Terrifying.
Wait, dude, imagine getting arrested by this guy. Is that a s'more?
Here we go.
That's
Uno
a s'more.
reverse on the idea. We show up to a protest and everybody's
dressed
in
like the Masked
Singers,
Singer.
and then we hit them with LSD water balloons. And that is how you get beat the fuck up. That's terrifying. Bob Saget, like,
Wow, that might have been what
killed him.
killed
What is the bag, do you think?
I actually heard that's what killed him.
He killed himself afterwards. He had to. That was his humiliation ritual, which is honestly, speaking of humiliation rituals, I think that's what's going on with Will Smith right now.
Wait, what?
You know, like humiliation rituals, they make black actors like wear dresses.
I've heard this one.
Yeah. No, every time I see a video of Will Smith like singing in public and it's horrific and terrible, I'm like,
Wait, it's the winner. Does not receive a cash prize.
No. You have to get caught fucking a kid on tape, and that's how you become a Masked Singer. You're blackmailed into it.
So Masked Singer is just they don't pay for it. They just get a gold mask trophy.
Something else is going on.
What the fuck is happening?
It's a coded language, yeah.
Dude, they are fucking kids in that green room.
Yeah. It's a coded language.
I don't like it.
Nope.
It
feels very MK Ultra.
I didn't like it before, but I really don't
very
like it
MK
now.
Ultra. The one thing that I saw was the dude, I think the Asian guy that's in all the movies was on it, screaming, and I was like, and then they showed like a quick glimpse of all the masks, and I was like, dude, that's a fever dream that I can't.
I remember when the first season came out and the commercials were going around, and now it's just you see commercials for it all the time. Just on TV at like bars.
Brought to you by SSRIs.
Dude, last night I was doing comedy watching Chive TV. That's fun.
That's at work all the time. That is fun.
Do you guys play that?
Yeah, we have it on a TV where I'm taking your order. Over your left shoulder is either Chive TV or even better, Red Bull TV. It's hard to handle.
Yeah.
Like somebody's trying to ask me if they
Red
can get
Bull
a sip.
TV's fun.
Yeah, and somebody's like bungee jumping out of a hot air balloon, like like doing the craziest shit. Somebody's like, "Can I get a saison?" I'm like, "Dude, can you wait a minute? This guy is doing a front flip on a bicycle on a train.
This guy's skydiving from space."
I just jumped from space, dude. Fuck your saison. Give me a goddamn minute.
You don't even say it right.
Yeah, I can't wrap my brain around it. Yeah, I had somebody hit me with a flight, and I guess sometimes I forget that people can see my face. Like even and a line had formed, and this lady was like, "I'd like a flight," and I went. She went, "I'm sorry. Should I just get one?" I didn't realize I did it until she said, "I'm sorry. Should I just get one beer?" I was like, no, totally fine. Totally fine. I forgot you could see me for a second. Like, that's totally my bad.
I have done that before.
Like, my face just told on me.
Yeah.
No, it's totally fine. I would love nothing more for you to sit here and babble about what beer you want, why I have a mounting fucking line, and Princess Barbie over here don't want to pour a beer. This fucking idiot. We're not allowed to say retarded anymore at work because one girl works with special needs people. You know what? I didn't ever want to say it until somebody told me I couldn't say it. Now I find myself all the time.
Are the jorts still cool?
Yes.
You're holding up on the jorts front?
The jorts are cool. I think they knew that was like the final. I was coming in a tennis skirt, and I think they knew that.
They knew it was going to happen.
They knew it.
They were like, all right.
See, I didn't want to come in there in a tennis skirt.
We have made a change in the world with this show.
I'll tell you. I don't know if you've ever worn booty shorts, but I wore them one time to a comedy show, an underwear comedy show, and I wore like sparkly, really short shorts to be funny. And I got off stage, and these older women that were at the bar were molesting me. I mean, dude, slapping my ass.
Yeah.
And it was like the first time they did it, it like made me very uncomfortable, but I hit them with the like, "Ha, ladies," you know? And then the one lady like was like pinched me, but got her like her finger in the crack of my ass. And I was like, dude, got me clinched up. I was like, hey.
She was going, look, she was looking for the Muddy Putty Cave. She was trying to get in there.
Just trying to get stuck for 27 hours, dude.
Man, we're really referencing old episodes a lot today.
Crazy. It was, they're like, we finally got some new viewers. We're like, let's give them a bunch of shit they don't understand. It really was like, I felt, and I didn't have a change of clothes. So I was like, no shirt on in these booty shorts, and just was standing at the bar and was like, dude, I feel violated. Like, I hate it. And I'm like, not a good looking guy. So I was like, kind of chubbier than I am now.
Oh,
you're looking down at your fat titties. You're like, what am I doing? Ooh. And I had sparkly shorts on. I was like, this is a bad fucking time.
Yeah. I've never been interested in doing an underwear comedy show. I toyed with the idea at one point where I was like, I could have gone or not gone. And I was like, I don't need to.
It's more fun to be there. It really is fun to perform on stage once you get over it. It's a fun thing there.
Yeah.
But it seems like a recipe for just, disaster.
Yeah.
Somebody
what if a ball hangs out, right?
Dude, that's why the first time I wore white, like briefs underneath my boxer briefs. Like I had boxers and then I wore briefs underneath because I did it. I do an act out.
Oh,
that's why I was at the house doing the act out, like seeing
in the mirror.
Oh yeah, fucking bubble gum out the side. That's a tough look. When your balls hang out is a fucking ugly, hideous look.
Yeah.
Like you'll be playing video games and you catch like your nutsack hanging out. You're like, oh my God.
Dude.
Disgusting.
It's the grossest part of every man's body.
It makes me think less of Christina. I'm like, ugh, this turns you on?
You've seen it?
You're sick. You're disgusting.
It's not just, even if it doesn't turn her on, it's you can be turned on while this is in the equation.
Yeah.
Gross.
It's also tough if I have to be careful because I've always worried about Banjo catching me. Because I don't have the biggest dick slinging around, but I'm like, dude, a little bit of hang.
Banjo,
he's very
Banjo, yeah.
He's curious. Any sort of wires hanging down. Could you imagine? And when he does, he'll like if something catches his eye, he'll put his paw out with like one claw and grab it. So if you have something in your hand, he'll grab it. I just always think, man, if I go by butt naked, towel on my hair, and he just caught my tip, gave me a Prince Albert,
dude, kill that cat. That cat's dead now.
But see, what happens is he's done it with my hand.
You're gonna have to clean up blood after.
Where it's like a fishing lure. Like you got to go back out.
Oh.
That'd be it, dude. Oh, dude, I would beat him.
I would tear that thing's head off.
I kicked him the other night on accident because I couldn't see him, but he was screaming at me, and I was trying to run because he was waking the girls up. I was like, dude. And then all he wanted was just a little love. I laid down, and he just was purring loud as shit, and I'm like, God damn it, dude. But he's a terrorist, and he holds that against you because he knows the volume. Is he knows that he can wake the kids up. So he starts meowing if he wants something, and he gets loud.
He'll start.
And he'll go over by the girls' room like, oh, what's up?
Is somebody over here going to help?
Hey, that's what I thought, dickhead. Get up. I need food. I said outside garage right now. Dude, I was looking up some stuff.
Fucker in the garage, dude.
It's too hot. It's too hot right now because I don't have an AC out there. So it's like I can't leave him out there. It's too hot.
Damn.
I know.
Sorry, you were looking up some stuff?
Oh, yeah, I was looking up some stuff. I was going to do a little, mini Freaky Friday, right? Went to go dive into a fun story. Did you ever watch the Vice documentary where they did an underground missile silo that was like an LSD lab?
No.
Okay, so I wanted to see this because I was like, I remember this Vice with Hamilton. He did a documentary.
Wait, with Hamilton. Wait, I did.
And the girl's name is Crystal Cole, right?
Yeah.
So he writes this love letter to her, like, I can't wait to. Then I started diving into this story. All kind of fucking twists and turns, and just you're like, this is insane. But it ends on a horrific note, and it's kind of a thing that we've always talked about of worst ways to die and government assisted torture. So we'll get there. That's where we're going. Okay.
To the stalwarts.
So there's a guy that his name is Gordon Todd Skinner. Now this motherfucker.
Gordon, should I Google him?
Nah, Todd Skinner. Put that in. I got him right here. This dude.
American rock climber.
No, just put. It'll come up. It's on the second or third, just to see him. Put LSD or.
Okay.
Gordon Todd Skinner. Get a picture of this motherfucker.
Okay.
So at 17, his dad is in the treasury. He's a government official. He's super smart. He figures out a way to figure out bank fraud and kind of writes an algorithm at a super young age. He figures out how to detect that. So they're like, that's awesome. But the one thing that seems to be this dude's entire career is they're like, hey, can you help us get this guy since you can figure out the money? They want him to help with a cannabis dude, right? So he gets this guy that's selling fucking weed.
Did you see what his nickname is?
Yeah, Barefoot. Which is a great.
What a weed guy's name.
Yeah, 1982 Spicoli.
Barefoot.
Go get Barefoot. Barefoot Don. That's a great. Yeah, you're right. That is an awesome name. That dude had he had the tie stick.
The best weed.
So he's going down there
had.
and he gets he busts this dude. But one of the things that he always does is once he gets into this operation, well, then all of a sudden he just starts selling weed. And then as he starts selling weed, he's getting bigger and bigger. But he always keeps a fucking ace in the hole and just turns on people.
Whoa.
He gets caught with 350 pounds. And he's going to the Bahamas. He's got this whole operation. And they're like, you're fucked. So he goes into jail. Well, then he meets a dude in jail that's like, yeah, I'm looking for weed. And he's like, oh, I got it. Sells this dude 50 fucking pounds as soon as they get out. And he's on the phone taping him. So that's his whole MO is he's really good at getting people to trust him. And then he just completely fucks them over. And then he uses the DEA as his get out of jail free card. But the whole time since 17 years old, he's working with the U.S. Treasury, the Department of Justice, the DEA, the FBI. And all these people are everything that I read online and every podcast that you listen to, everybody's just, they're like, well, allegedly he's a government asset. You're like, there's no way you don't get to operate in this world unless you're allowed to. It's not like a fucking secret.
I can't just walk in like a suit.
Dude, and he's a motherfucker. So at one point, he gives this dude like too much of something, and the guy overdoses, and he's like, we can't take him to the hospital down the street. We got to go to this other hospital. So they take him 30 miles out of the way. Then they get there, and he's like, we're not giving him anything. Well, then the whole time, he's like injecting him with stuff. And then they like go back to the hospital or go back to the house, and he's like injecting him with shit. Basically, the guy overdoses, and he wanted to make sure this dude was dead.
Whoa.
And then they take him back to the hospital, but he's like, oh, he's dead. He's like, oh, we didn't know. We panicked. We didn't know what to do. He's just a motherfucker. He was like super like smart and intelligent. Was like, he knew that like if he shot him up with the thing, he would die. If he took him to the hospital, there's a chance that he's going to live and be like, yeah, this guy gave me all the drugs. This guy mixed drugs. His whole MO was he like hung out with super young people, like 17, 18-year-old people that were super impressionable and could give them drugs.
But that's always a creepy guy move.
Very creepy. And it was, I think, because then he could manipulate these people. Because these people, this guy's MDMA was his big thing that he gave people. So he's giving you MDMA, LSD, and then he's telling you all these cool stories because he's been all over the world helping government agencies and like doing DEA shit. So like I understand where people get like enamored with them, but it's like this dude is the biggest piece of shit. So he's constantly just like working with the government, but then he buys this missile silo in Kansas, right? So he's been making MDMA, and they think that's how he's making all his money. Like there's a dude that goes and has like 300 pills that he has to ditch because the DEA is looking after him, you know, like, and that happens a couple of times, and it doesn't halt anything. You're talking about like thousands of pills.
What he's
They're
dealing.
mailing it all over. So he just has like an endless supply of money. And I think a lot of that had to do with the government allowing him to do things. So he was like double dipping. But he buys a missile silo in fucking Kansas.
Which, if you're going to be a supervillain, a missile silo is a good move.
I mean, a Dr. Evil lair for sure.
How cool would it be if I bought a missile silo? They can't be that expensive.
So rad.
Dude,
he paid $40,000 in traveler's checks.
Yeah, they're in the middle of nowhere.
Like, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I could buy. How much does a missile silo cost? Missile silo for sale.
I mean, and he just basically pimped this thing out and made it like his drug den. He put all this like, he had an 1,100 gallon hot tub. He had these showers where like 10 people could fit in it. He had all these couches and like expensive rugs. He like just pimped this place out. He's like, this is going to be a place where I bring people and we all do drugs and lay around. Here's the picture I was going to show you. This is that chick in one of the living rooms. They had 3 living rooms.
Whoa.
So like decadent.
Yeah.
And it was
that looks like Trump's Oval Office.
It's getting outrageous, isn't it? It's getting outrageous.
Okay, here we go. Realtor.com.
1.45 million.
That's too much.
Yeah, he got it for 40,000.
Yeah, I'll give you 100,000 for it.
He's hanging out, and then at some point he meets this dude, William Leonard Picard, and this is like the Buddha of LSD. This is like the biggest LSD manufacturer in the world. Like, and this guy is very benevolent. Whoa. He's like a fucking Christ-like figure in the psychedelic community.
Very creepy.
So they think that they met in like, I guess one of the stories is they met in a hotel lobby. Another one of the stories, the one that I liked the most, was they met at a house party of Jerry Garcia's, because I'm like, oh yeah, the CIA sanctioned this. They're like, yeah, you got to meet this guy. But he buys this missile silo, and they start just throwing these parties. Well, then he goes and he meets I guess one of the dudes that works for him that's selling ecstasy, goes and sees his girl at a strip club. Now, you got to think this is middle of nowhere, Kansas, and this girl is doing a goth, heavy metal BDSM show at the strip club in Kansas. So she's coming out, and everybody's like, what?
Yeah.
She said that she would tie herself to the pole and choke herself and whip her body. And like, dude, imagine in Kansas in the fucking 90s, people were like, what the fuck? I don't even think you could have your pussy out. And this lady's like tying herself up.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
So Todd clicks his heels and he's in the VIP room. My man just appears, dude.
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
He's like, have it.
He's got his ruby slippers on.
Yeah. So he just starts slinging
So he's
money.
talking to Oz.
Yeah, he's talking. He's throwing money around, right? So then it gets to the point to where she's like, I'll go to this missile silo with you, which to me was insane. But she was like 17.
You don't want to go to any,
old.
but and nobody who says come to my missile silo should you follow.
It's crazy. That's a dude. I used to have an apartment in a basement of a house. It was like a basement, and I had plenty of girls that were like following me, like, what the fuck? Whoa, what are we doing? You're like, I'd have to tell them, like, hey, I live in a basement. Don't freak out.
Dude, a basement dweller.
Stuff.
That's. I mean, I'm on stilts. I'm actually better than I'm like better than ground floor.
It was a basement in a house too, so it was like one room in a house. It was a tough look. It was not, and it did Alice in Wonderland. As you went to the back, it got smaller. So like when you walked into my closet, you literally.
There's a family above.
It was a dude that was a Vietnam veteran above. Bill loved him.
So there's just gunshots every once in a while.
No, he would get squirrely though. He'd be out on the 4th of July. He's like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like it. I was like, dude, this guy's gonna fucking shoot me.
You're like, all right, I'm gonna shoot off these mortars real quick.
Yeah.
In your front yard.
I felt so bad because when I was like moving out, he's like, well, I'm gonna miss the smell. And I was like, and then it like dawned on me that every time I smoked weed, it was just pouring into this guy's living room. And I was like, damn, that sucks. But I guess he liked it, but he just couldn't smoke, so it made him crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. I was like, well, at least I didn't like get high with him, and then he just fucking pulls a gun out.
Bill, I think you can find another guy. I think it won't be hard for you to find somebody else.
It's going to be pretty easy for you, Bill.
It's honestly going to be harder to find somebody not.
So he's at this fucking missile silo, right? Takes this girl there. He starts giving her MDMA. She's barely drank, done meth once, which in Kansas, I think that's just part of the course. Yeah, like 2 times doing meth.
I think you do that when
she was a saint.
I think you do that. That's like a class in high school.
Yeah, it's home ec meth.
Yeah. There's like one day where they're like, okay,
this is
kids.
Breaking Bad. Like, so she's doing MDMA. They're hanging out in this fucking crazy missile silo, doing all these different drugs. This is where one of the things that stood out to me was she talked about, I know I've talked about it on here, but I didn't realize these were the dudes. They were one of the first people to do DMT surfing, where they would administer an IV drip and they would turn it up and have DMT intravenous and just fucking sit there and blast off, and they would turn it up and turn it down so that they could, like, they called it surfing. They would surf. Dude, they had stuff I've never even read about. And I've read a lot of literature about psychedelics, and I was like,
yeah,
I've never heard of LSD. Dude, he used to give, no, this is pretty funny. This guy's a real asshole, but this is pretty funny. He would have communion wafers that he would dose. And he called it taking communion. And it was just dosed with whatever he put on there.
Oh.
So you'd have to go up there and heal. And, you know, he had a couple of instances here and there where people are overdosing. He was dumping people off in the field. He gave some guy too much 2CB, lost his mind. You know, just a real shit.
Wait, this guy, William?
No, he was just making.
William was
He was
chill.
the clandestine chemist. Todd.
Gordon was the dickhead.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Gordon dumped some people off. Was this the Jersey operation?
This was the Kansas, was the missile silo. Go up to the top real quick, all the way up to the top. I want to see his face again. Yeah, so Skinner, he's like not trusting this Picard character because he's such a piece of shit. So he starts projecting like, I think this guy's on to me.
Oh, like
so
it's just like a nice chill dude. He's like, he like must be evil. I'm evil, so he's got to be evil.
He
and
must
it's not
be about
visible.
to rat on me, you know? So the lab wasn't there. They don't really know where the lab was. They think he had another silo, and they were like making it out of there.
He had 2 silos?
Dude, he had unlimited money. I mean,
That's
dude,
true,
just throw in where you're like, this dude definitely had to be government assisted. Like, there's no way he had this much money.
Probably had an island in the Caribbean.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably had a boat.
Yeah,
a little house down in Argentina.
Might have been a private plane.
So
could have been flight logs on that.
He
plane.
starts just bringing back stuff from the lab and like putting out like jars that are like labeled LSD, you know, like and like for people.
Jar of liquid.
And then he sets them up, and he like tells the DA, he's like, "Yo, these are this guys. Use them." So they get busted, but he uses this as like his get out of fucking jail free card. Like his testimony in this is like 11 days he like testified in this court of like he just told everything and pinned it all on this dude who the guy William Picard got like 2 fucking life sentences, dude.
Holy shit, it does say 2 former missile silos.
Yeah. So they gave him 2 fucking life sentences. Like he just fucked this guy completely. And like the girl goes with him, and now they're on the kind of the run because now he's even more paranoid because he just got like an immunity from the Department of Justice. So he's going around making MDMA. So this is where I really wanted to get to. So they're kind of poly, right? So he's got her as his girlfriend. He's fucking married. She has a boyfriend. But then things change where he starts getting fucking jealous, right? And then all this shit starts happening with money and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So this dude ends up fucking Crystal, and he like can't fucking stand it. So he tricks them into coming. He's like, "Listen, this guy owes me money. I owe him drugs. I'll just give you the drugs. No big deal. Just come to the fucking hotel. We'll party. It's 4th of July, right?"
Crystal is the girl, right?
Yeah, she shows up. It's her boyfriend. I think his name's Brendan, right?
Brendan, dude, that's her first mistake. You
So
never
my
bring
man
a
shows
Brendan
up, and he's been dealing with these guys, so he has his guard down. And he's like, "I guess we're just gonna bury the hatchet, whatever." Well, he gives him a communion wafer, and it's psilocybin, like just psilocin. They don't know how much he gave him, and then all of a sudden, him and this dude that he met in prison because he went to prison. Dude, he got arrested for buying $150,000 stereo and then never doing a payment. Like that was one of the reasons this guy went to jail and had to use his get out of jail free
a few
card.
things.
Yeah, like he had to snitch on somebody because he just didn't pay $150,000 stereo. Like what the fuck is that? That ain't a Bose.
I mean, it's crazy that there's still probably that in the world,
It's so
and
insane.
it does stuff that you couldn't imagine.
Yeah. It better auto blow my fucking
It
ball
probably
sack,
will.
dude.
You could probably target it to jerk you off.
So imagine this. You get to this place, and this is where I don't fuck with this girl, Crystal, because in the Vice documentary, which they took down because everybody had such a backlash, they made her out to be like the victim. When it's like, I'm not here to victim blame, but this bitch could have left at any fucking time. Yeah. And then you saw that this guy had pictures of your boyfriend, and you brought your boyfriend over there. So this is his recounting of what happens. He takes the communion wafer. He thinks we're going to bury the hatchet. I'm going to get my drugs. We're going to be out of here. Me and this girl are going to run away. All of a sudden, he starts tripping balls. Skinner is a big dude, like a real big dude, and his buddy from prison is a big dude. And they grab him, and they hold him down, and they duct tape him to a fucking chair and proceed to torture this dude for like 7 days.
Oh.
Let me read you a little bit of what was going on. And this is where I wanted to get to. Sorry, everybody. That took a long time to get to this. This is really where we're at. So, yeah, Brandon Green.
Brandon, okay.
After the kidnapping, he gets injected with unknown chemicals and drugs in his penis. So he starts right off the rip. He's injecting your shit in your dick, in your balls.
And just such a mean thing to do.
And his testicles, his back, his arms, and his legs. Bro, they hit him in the groin repeatedly. He gets kicked in the balls so many times, he blacks out and comes back to them waiting on him to wake up to kick him in the balls again. Like that is so fucked up.
That is, but here's the thing, torture-wise, exactly what a high schooler would think of. They're like, high schooler, you have to torture this guy. What are you going to do? I'm going to kick him in the balls over and over again.
This dude fucked my girl. I'm going to kick his balls.
I'm going to kick his balls until he passes
Just wait till he
out.
wakes up. Wait till he wakes up. I'm going to bunt your balls, dude.
Give me some smelling salts. I'm going to make this go quick.
So this is what fucked me up, right? Forced to drink an unknown substance.
That sucks.
That's no good, dude. When they start making you drink something, then they were withholding water, so he was dying of thirst. Now, remember this. He's on psilocybin, already activated psilocin. So he's on, who knows? I would assume probably 20 grams. It's something nefarious. They're shooting you up with whatever. They're probably giving you blue truth, so your dick's hard, so they can just fucking attack it. so it's a fair fight.
We want a big target.
Yeah. We want this motherfucker, dude. They're rocking, socking, bopping his balls.
mean,
then
he's like a
this
speed
is
bag.
to me. This is the worst torture. They make him, and this is really left open to interpretation. I was also forced to swallow some form of parasitic eggs. Now,
I hate
could
it.
you imagine
He
being
told
on a
them?
head full of fucking LSD in all the analogs of all that shit? And he looks down and you have to drink something. He's like, that's parasitic eggs in your stomach. Whether or not that's real.
It was water.
Whether or not that's real, that is a ugly fucking thing to do to somebody. And they said that girl was there. Now think about this. He gets tied up. What was her fucking strip routine?
Because also, he's being tortured for the crime of dating a crazy lady, which is what most men who date do.
Before, I forgot to tell you this because I got too excited.
Oh.
They went to the DEA because they were going to run away together to dime on him.
Okay.
And the DEA was like, they're like, yo, this guy's doing this. And this DEA said, cool, dude.
So
we'll keep in touch.
So there's an inciting incident. And then they just told him.
They called him right away. And then you get a call not 3 hours later that's like, you fucking went to the DEA? And you're like, it's okay. And then he's like, look, let's bury the hatchet. Which, I mean, he was 18 years old. Isn't that crazy to go after you just called the DEA? He's like, I'm just kidding. I'm not mad.
Why would you show up, dude? Oh, my.
4th of July. This guy had all the drugs. That's how he kind of lured over people.
Also, young men cannot be swayed by anything in the face of pussy.
He can't.
Impossible.
I mean, you see some of those. I mean, you're like, yeah.
Impossible.
She was a goth stripper. I get it, dude.
Dude, a goth stripper.
Weak man.
What does this lady look like? What's her name?
She was Crystal Cole. I think she was 18 at the time. Cole. E put, and then just put LSD, I guess. Images, high on crystal. I mean,
this lady?
Yeah. Come on, dude. I get it.
And
I get it.
I don't know. I don't get it. Not,
yeah, but
not
these
like
guys
that.
were nerdy chemists that like probably never got
not
pussy.
Like that. I mean, I don't get it like torture a man for 7 days.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the guy that was like, got told that it was cool to go to that hotel room. He was probably like, yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, she wouldn't lie to me. She's a cute girl. So he's in there drinking parasitic eggs. Nightmare situation. So then they're not giving him any food. Just icky eggs.
Just icky. Just icky.
And they're beating him up. And they give him at one point, they know somebody's coming over to like get something, so they give him so many barbiturates that he's just passed out in the bed, and they're like, this guy did too much drugs. And then like the one lady saw him tied up, and they were like, he took way too much acid. We had to tie his ass up. She's like, makes sense. Been there, done that. They like take this dude to another location. They put him in a fucking bag and put him in the trunk. They take him to another hotel. They check in with him in a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like walk across the lobby with this dude. I just gave him the Bill Cosby shot and then fucking toted his ass around in a bag. That's bad news.
That's bad.
Yeah, when you wake up and you're in a new hotel, you're like, oh my God, dude. Oh. And then they start pouring like bleach all over him. Because I think at this point, I was trying to not get to this part for you. They tied around his testicles and penis a telephone cord and suspended him from the bed.
What? You can do that?
Dude, they were just trying things.
Oh, no. That doesn't feel physically possible.
How terrible is that? Somebody probably said, there's no way. And he goes, I'm going to try it, dude. I'm going to dangle him by his dick.
Dude, that sucks so much to find that out as the guy who it's happening to.
They pulled with the telephone cord around his penis. This is what was said in fucking court until cartilage popped.
So, wait. So did they suspend him or did they just...
Subjected to a deep cut into his penis with a knife or razor blade. So then they start freaking out, I think, because they're like, we got to dump this guy, and our DNA is all over him. So they shave his
fucking
body
him this whole
and
time.
they start dumping like bleach all over him.
Oh,
Imagine that, dude. And then you're like, oh my God, these fucking
I smell
people.
so bad.
Yeah, these people are gonna fucking leave me. Like I'm dead. They're gonna kill me.
Smell like cum.
But the thing that like I thought that was crazy is I'm like, her whole act was like BDSM. Like, and then she's there the whole time. Now, one of the accounts, now that I don't know.
She thought they were just having fun.
Yeah, I don't know if it could be corroborated, but one of the things that the dude said was that she had a white prayer dress on that he had helped her make, like for when they were going to run away and like do psychedelics. And she was wearing that chanting fucking prayers over him while he was being tortured with psychedelics. Could you imagine somebody just like chanting in tongues over you?
All that
some dude is.
All that lady needed was crystals, and she could have just been another white lady.
Yeah. Just the tarot card deck.
Yeah, that's all she needed. That could have put her on a different path.
Hey, have you ever tried weed? Like,
Yeah. you ever seen a hula hoop?
Ever heard of widespread panic? hey, let me show you a little bit of that clown makeup. You don't have to go this dark. There's a place for you. There's a carnival where this shit's going on.
It's a gathering.
Yeah, it's a gathering
You go
of people
hang
just
out.
like this that are consenting.
You go hang out with your friends, drink soda, leave money on the ground.
So then she dimes on that dude. They end up, that guy's
Which
on the run,
dude?
the Skinner. She
Okay.
ends up diming on him. Skinner gets busted at like Burning Man with 350 grams of Molly. At that point, he had like no eyebrows. Was just a fucking psychopath.
Wait, like he shaved him?
I think, yeah. Like the picture I saw of his mugshot, he looks like a psychopath.
Well, because he was paranoid about DNA and shit.
Yeah, he's just
So
all
he
over.
was
He's just
just
wandering around Burning Man, just
Freaking
which
out.
I don't understand. Like, if this guy is doing so many psychedelics, like, what is his trip like when you're just the most awful?
Yeah, he's
human
having a
being?
bad time. For sure.
Has to be, right?
No way.
Or maybe he thinks he's in the right. Like you said, that guy like killed Satan. He's like, dude,
Yeah.
I am fucking getting it. Like he is.
I think that's the 5th reference to an old episode we've made.
I mean, it's got to be.
We're killing it.
It's got to be. I don't know. It's bad news, but yeah, that guy lived and went
That
on
guy
to have
lived.
a normal life. And believe it or not, he's very Christian.
No.
I saw him on a podcast. I was like, dude.
What's that guy's name?
Brandon something. I don't know.
I feel like you said a different thing every time.
No, it's Brandon Green.
Philip Green's son.
They pulled his penis until it popped. I don't think that's the same guy.
No, I don't.
I think, well, it's not widely known because in the Vice documentary, they used a different name. That's why she like used a different name in her book. So I was reading her book and like bouncing back and forth. But yeah,
Damn.
dude, she got off scot fucking free and helped torture this guy. But that to me is the worst fucking death of like being tortured with psychedelics and having your penis mutilated is got to be.
Also, it's crazy that Skinner is still alive. In prison, I assume?
I think so.
I would hope so.
I think he is still alive. Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah. That's
What a menace.
Yeah.
What a fucking menace. But
I don't want to hang out with him.
fuck no.
Evil hippies.
And he said that like one of the guys was like every time he would dose people, he would dose this one guy too much, and then he would just be like, "Look at this fucking slob." Could you imagine? Some
What
guy
a
gives you
dick
fucking
move.
dude, the worst move. Some guy gives you like LSD and GHB and then starts fucking roasting you for dropping your drink. You're like, what the fuck, man? Fuck this guy.
Dude, like getting somebody super hammered and then being like,
That was his thing. I think there's more, and I was reading this whole thing, and I think there's more to like, there has to be an enjoyment or a perversion of just having that power over people.
yeah, obviously.
Like Charles Manson. Like I
For
think
sure.
more of it was
Yeah.
being like, these kids like worship me at this point.
Yeah, obviously. That seems like the most obvious part of this entire story.
Yeah.
Is that because that's kind of what it comes down to. That's why being in the military is a nightmare, because the people at the top are just the dumb people who stayed in the longest for the most part.
Yeah.
And now they're just dickheads who, for the first time, have some power over some people, and they're going to have fun with it.
Mm-hmm. It is fucking terrible. It's
And
like when a manager
and that's
does
everything.
that.
That's why middle management are hated people. Is because people who are middle managers.
No one is hated more
Oftentimes.
than a server that is promoted to manager.
Ooh,
That is a... Dude, I had a manager that looked at me one time when I was bartending. He just got promoted. He goes, "What's in that to-go cup?" I was like, "The same thing that was in your to-go cup a week ago." Like, what? You taught me how to do this.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, literally,
you can't make the life hack and then shut it down as soon as you get $10 more or whatever.
One time he was yelling at me, and I was like, "You stole a bottle out of the liquor cabinet a week ago." Like, this is crazy. Now you're bitching about silverware rolling?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Pretty girls don't roll silverware, by the way. She's got those long doo-doo fingernails.
Ooh.
I always think they're doo-doo fingernails because I'm like, there ain't no way. How
Yeah.
you wipe your ass? You know what I mean? You're going right through.
That lady made a guy buy her a bidet.
Let me tell you, I think I'm going bidet.
I think I should get one.
I think so. I think it's that time.
It seems like I've heard too many good things and no negative things.
Yeah.
Because, like, the one time I did a bidet, I was young.
You're like, and I came, dude.
It was it was non-consensual, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. It was one of those Korean toilets.
Whoa.
But, like, this is 2012 Korean toilet, but they're like ahead of times.
Did it
So
scare
like,
you?
yeah. I also hit the cold water button on that because I couldn't read it. I didn't know what was happening.
I was wide open, dude.
I thought it was the flush button. It was the cold water in your asshole button. I was trying to give a courtesy flush, and then I was assaulted by this robot, this foreign robot.
Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. All right, let me give a little courtesy. Whoa!
Yeah, dude. I'll never forget. I was on the DMZ tour for the second time. I did it 3 times. But I was at the tunnel place. They have like a place where you go back from the DMZ a little and you can go down underground and go partway through the longest tunnel that North Korea ever built that was found.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I would love to go to Korea.
It's not as cool as you think.
I would love to go to Korea.
At the end of the day, what it is it's like 400-meter path, way steep down. You walk down there, you get to the actual tunnel, which is designed for Korean people, North Korean people.
Yeah. So
You put on a hard hat because you have to, because you will hit your head more than once on rocks because it's not very big. You go like, I think it's like 200 meters down, crouched the whole time.
Oh, could you imagine how bad it sucked
Yeah.
for the people building that?
And then you look at what is a giant, just like steel block, like barrier, just with razor wire top to bottom in front of it. And like that's where the DMZ is. So you just go 200 meters crouch. You're like, that's the DMZ. And then you turn around and you got to crouch 200 meters back.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. That's not as cool as I thought.
did it the first time. The second time, I was assaulted by the toilet while everybody else was doing that, but I already done
I
it.
thought you were like gonna go down there and there's gonna be like turtles in a K-pop grand. Some rat doing like a fucking Jackson 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 stomping a fucking pole. Hey, before we get out of here, you know what I'm doing? I've been waiting to finish Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but I think I'm going to enter into my cowboy phase.
Oh, you're going to go Westerns.
I think I'm doing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, I'm excited
I've
for
never
you.
played it. I've avoided every spoiler.
I'm very excited for
but
you.
it feels like that's where I'm going in my
Do it.
journey of fatherhood.
You're going to love it.
I might start dipping.
It will make you cry.
Dude, you're the second person that told me that. I think
sure.
I might start dipping just for it.
I cried the second time I played it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I was going to either
it's
dip
incredible.
or do chew.
Yeah, you could dip.
Yeah, get like a spittoon. That'd be
Get into...
awesome.
Well, I mean, do you want to get into nicotine for this?
Yeah. You got to. It's like watching Mad Men.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm about to alcoholic out here for a second.
Yeah. You're going to have a lot of fun with Red Dead, for sure.
I can't wait. Everybody tells me it's one of the best games.
Absolutely. It is. I
have to finish Ghost of Tsushima just for me.
Wait, you haven't finished it?
Oh, dude. I fall into an Apex every time that I have any time.
Uninstall Apex. Because that used to be League of Legends for me. Get rid of Apex. I'm off of it. You got to break it clean from it.
Dude, I got so mad today.
Yeah, stop.
Christina heard me in the other room. I didn't know she could hear me, but some guy's girlfriend was talking on his microphone in the background. And I was like, dude, nobody wants to hear this bitch yap. You know what I'm saying? I was like, God damn. I was like, my girl's finally working. I was like, and now I got to listen to your fucking girl yap? That's crazy. And she was like,
ooh,
fuck you. In the other room.
Yeah, that's tough.
But, dude, it was his girlfriend talking on the phone beside him to her girlfriend on speakerphone.
Yeah.
What are we doing, dude? Mute your mic.
I do. Hold up. One more thing to.
Oh, yeah. Man, I can't believe we're an hour and a half into this. We haven't talked about. Yeah. We did play Scoot X. We mentioned it last week. If you didn't, go back, listen to the episode last week. Scoot X, what's your review? It's fucking pretty cool.
Dog shit. Dude.
I think it's pretty awesome.
It's so bad.
I think it's awesome.
It's there's fun to be had, but the fun is more in like, can I jump 3 stories down into a ramp landing sideways and land it? Yeah, yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I think we're missing a fundamental element of the Scoot X.
What? We played through the whole tutorial. Keegan, I have the what is it? The trophy, the achievement on Steam right here. Complete the tutorial. 4.1% of people have this achievement.
I think
we are better than
a
most.
Fundamental element, and that's 6 or 7 beers.
6 or honestly, yeah, I'll drink a few more and I'll play again later.
That's where it is.
And
I think it's like 6, 7 beers. You're like, oh, okay.
Dude, I'm gonna 100%. I'm looking at these. I can do all of these for sure.
I don't like that it's Sigma grind set and all that. I don't love
that.
Yeah.
No, the culture and vibe of it is...
It's kind of Nick Fuentes to me.
It's horrible, dude.
It's not great.
It has the vibe of men who are introducing women to Molly now.
Yeah.
I want the virtual characters to die slow deaths.
Yeah, they're kind of douchebaggy. They're definitely vaping for sure.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is up with the vaping? There's so many people vaping now. And you know what? Everybody kind of has a cough that vapes. Have you noticed that? Mm-hmm. Like all the people that I work with, they hit their vapes all the time. They have this little wet cough that you like catch every once in a while. You're like, oh, what the fuck was that?
You got to go analog, man. Get back to the cigarettes.
It is jarring to see people smoke cigarettes now. You're like, God damn. Like young people, you're like, this chick.
She's cool as hell.
Definitely it's cool as hell. That cigarette smoke on a girl smells terrible. For the longest time, it was like an aphrodisiac, dude. It's just my whole life I grew up.
Yeah, when you were smoking too.
Yeah. Nothing is better than that. Smoking a cigarette with somebody is amazing. That is the best cigarette.
It's the best hang.
That is the best hang when you're smoking together. That's how it's the hardest to quit when you're with somebody is because the best cigarette is with somebody. Like first thing in the morning, have a cup of coffee. That's when I really want a cigarette, is having a cup of coffee.
Yeah. All right. We've been going forever.
Yeah.
I've got, if you watch this day, it comes out tomorrow, a week from tomorrow, Macon, Georgia. But more importantly, the day before that. 1 week from today, the day this comes out. What's happening, Keegan? The Shed. We're doing The Shed. We're doing a live podcast. We're doing a Tony Hawk tournament. I might boot up some skate or some scoot because I'm going to be very good at it by that time.
I think we should definitely do some scoot.
Yeah, we'll get some burgers and dogs.
Burgers and dogs I'm excited about.
Yeah, we'll do some burgers and dogs. We'll do a Tony Hawk tournament. We'll do a live podcast. Follow, Shed X2?
Yeah, I'll put it up right now on the screen.
Yep.
Bow. It's right there on the screen.
Go there if you want it. Right there. If you wanna come hang out, do the live podcast. If you wanna see if you can beat the gods of Tony Hawk, Trent and Keegan.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, dude. I'm telling you, it's gonna be tough. But I don't know. There's some sleeper cells.
There's gonna be some sleepers that are gonna be a problem.
Maybe Max. Max might be coming.
Ooh, Max.
Yeah.
But I don't think Max is practiced. Max has a kid.
That is true.
I'm practiced.
I'm not, and I'm still coming in there looking pretty good.
So far, you seem like you might be the toughest competitor.
I hope so, because I don't want to let my family down.
Do you get crushed immediately? What if we both get crushed first round?
That could happen too.
It could happen.
I could eat some of these gummies and just get annihilated.
It might be the funniest way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think of anything else. I think that's it. Everybody, thank you. If you are sharing the video with people, thank you. The numbers are picking up, so it's always good to see. Comment is a big one. Comment and like. I know everybody says like, comment, and share, but it's like that really does drive us. I think that's what's happening.
That's why everybody says it.
So thank y'all so much. Yeah, later.